it stops today. Anybody arrested here, starting from of government, the life and property of people, and government has sunk in so much money here, and I believe we can go ahead, look at it. At least if we can't do all, let's start somewhere. Let's make sure that some parts are redeemable. We can then say, let's finish this and then plow back, because again, you must find out the rate of dollar at the time and find out the rate of dollar today. So we can take it step by step, but I believe it's time to return back to work.
Governor also land the Ministry of Special Duties to commence cleaning of the area, while the Ministry of Internal Security is to immediately take over the security of the entire environment against vandals. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Ahead of the news tonight, residents of flood-prone areas in Uyo asked to evacuate immediately. This and more after this break.
One passenger. Big auntie, go enter this bus.
Ha! Oga conductor, this kind of na serious matter. You suppose go hospital.
Hospital care.
Haba.
Big auntie, now God go bless you. I don't tire for this my conductor and him cough when no gree go. If it even be tuberculosis.
Conductor, go check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go? No go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people them.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
One passenger. Big auntie. Come and enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go, and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go? No go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Thank you for staying tuned. We now continue with the rest of the stories. Occupants of buildings erected along waterways in Uyo are to relocate immediately to avoid further flood disaster. This warning is coming from the Akwa Ibom State Deputy Governor, Senator Akon Eyanyin. Janime Uku completes the story.
This warning is coming on the heels of the devastating effect of Saturday night's rain, which claimed a life in a wet housing extension and submerged buildings in the area in Osongoma Estate and Onoron Road. Akwa Ibom Deputy Governor leads a team of officials and experts on areas giving occupants of some affected buildings a 21-day ultimatum to vacate the structures, while others are to leave immediately to avert further danger.
A wet housing extension, a summer environment, there are buildings that are supposed to go down to enable government clear the area and turn it into the green area that it was originally meant to be. As it stands, government alternative than to bring down those structures so that channels for the water to flow into the main drainage will be created. It's an emergency situation.
Government also sounds a note of warning to its agency in charge of giving building approvals, the Uyo Capital City Development Authority, UCCDA.
Please mind where you build your house, where you acquire land. If it is on waterway, don't construct your building there, please. For the agencies that give approval for construction, ensure what approval you're giving is the right one. Don't, like what we saw, that a story building is on the water channel. Approval was given.
Some areas we may need underground drain to take away the water permanently. And we have to do this survey, give a report, and then swing into action.
The situation, many observers say, is also a wake-up call to the State Environmental Protection and Waste Management Agency to redouble efforts in desilting drainages across the state metropolis to allow the free flow of water. It will be recalled that the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, had earlier in the year released a report which listed Akwa Ibom among the states which will experience heavy rainfall and flooding this year. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Meanwhile, environmental experts are advocating actions to end different environmental challenges, including air pollution, climate change, plastic pollution, urbanization, and other factors. This advocacy is coming on the heels of this year's World Environment Day. Lutube Achibang has details.
Research shows that the environment is a complicated web of ecosystems that depend on each other, and people significantly impact its health and well-being. While human beings rely majorly on the environment for survival and well-being, their actions often have unintended and harmful consequences on the environment.
Every increase of man and reduction of man comes from the soil and ends in the soil. If the climate change must be taken care of, it has to start from its origin, because everything emanated from the soil.
When the trees are supposed to be in places, they cut it out. When the nature, like an animal, where they are supposed to live, they are not living. So now we are working against nature, and it's affecting us as humans.
If government can increase their level of mobilizing the farmers, the real farmers, not the portfolio farmers, the real farmers.
From pollution and deforestation to climate change and habitat destruction, the environmental impact is widespread and significant. Hence, experts express worry that if actions are not taken to stop harmful human practices, the environment may not be safe for humans in few years to come.
Climate change is a very serious threat to the Mother Earth existence due to anthropogenic activities by humans in terms of farming, oil exploration, and so on and so forth. It has generated a lot of methane gas that is impacting negatively on the air. We call them greenhouse gases, and it's affecting the ozone layer of the earth, thereby causing severe heat to the Mother Earth.
This global warming call had been on for some decades now, but I mean, a lot of persons were not interested in it, and now we are seeing the result. So I think it's a call to action. We have a lot of propositions right up on how everyone should be interested in what's happening. A lot of persons are not interested. You know, we live for today and we don't care about tomorrow.
As a global community, therefore, observes 2024 World Environment Day with the theme, Our Land, Our Future. Focus is on land restoration, halting desertification and building drought resilience. The day also calls on government at all levels, non-governmental organizations as well as individuals to raise awareness and actions for the protection of the environment. Utbe Achibong, NTA News.
And now to sports. Super Eagles players are optimistic that they will get the maximum point on Friday against the Bafana Bafana of South Africa in the crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Some of the players gave this hint during a media parley in Uyo ahead of the match on Friday. Sport correspondent John Paul Alumina has details.
Super Eagles of Nigeria will battle the Bafana Bafana of South Africa in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying match at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo. The Super Eagles need to win the match to brighten their chances of qualifying for the FIFA World Cup after missing out of the last edition in Qatar. Some of the players admitted that they know how tough the South Africans, especially when they meet Nigeria, but they are determined to silence them with a win come Friday.
AFCON is quite a different game to World Cup qualifiers. We know what these games mean to us, being as a country.
We're definitely prepared. We know what South Africa are capable of. A lot of us in the squad were also there in the AFCON and played against them. So, yeah, they gave us a tough game. We're not taking them lightly, but we have to be confident in the talents that we have in this team to make sure that we can get the job done.
The best from the players. We're going to give everything. We know how important this game is, so for us, we know what's at stake. So we'll give everything. We try to get a good result.
On Fridays, it's important. You know, wingers are fast, but for me, it's about how we play. You know, focus on ourselves and not them. We've beat them already, so we know that they want to come here and get revenge. But I think if we believe in the team and believe in how good we are, then we have no problem, you know, because we're playing at home as well, so we have the advantage.
Some of the newly invited players, including Rangers wingback Kenneth Igboke, expressed gladness teaming up with the rest of the squad ahead of the two crucial matches.
I'm well prepared for that because I've been playing some games before now, understand. So, I'm well prepared. Even if they call me on it.
To intensify preparations and training for the match. A total of 22 players are already in camp waiting for the goalkeeper Maduka Okoye to complete the number to 23. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
And it is on that sporting note we end the news this evening. But before we go, a quick look at the major stories. Work has resumed in Uyo after labor strike. Residents of flood-prone areas in Uyo are to evacuate immediately. You also heard in the news that experts have frowned over harmful practices against the environment. And so it has been. Many thanks for being a part of it. But remember, to be a star, join NTA's campaign against rape and rapists. I remain Clement Barikui. Wisdom Jacob is standing by for the day's news translation. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Utama matama tama mikuyo ke ngamba na utama ma ke trutum bono wosiro ka temong di de masibia bo ke mikuyo ana te pong usop menta ke afang kan ko e ko video isre ba na biad man kan ko ni o kan ni so ide mbo ya ko membo so ni mo bre yo me ni kare wisdom check utama matama tama mikuyo ke kwai bum ado ifo mo kara kwai bum stera kene na mana o teme ke tru kara ake tru tum ke usen ken me bio kas bio ko me na o tum ke ma ke teme tong tum e ni de ne bo ke akamo kai den yin e ya nam se mo eyem ke mo ma ke trutum e wor yarese e kom bo mi to kom bo
Kemponte usenifanga ke boyokedo nka mena mutumu ekoto organized labor ebo yak mena mutumu concert eka utrutum ami ekene nanga ekamba ukara idanyen mina mase nka utum ami ebo yak ammo ena menom mimo sama ke ka utrutum useniba nka mena mutumu concert ekoto organized labor no yo ebo yak utum akaiso manatoro eno mimo ufet arini neme ye ekamba ukara idenyen kebangake mpo ammo eyeme yak ukarami enamenom dimo nanga mekombok NTA ekena misang manese nang utumo kaiso emaekat ke mbonutum emaetongo utum enyunge ba ke mention siu iti utumo mo ndien mbonutumo mi ebo yak ukara enyemme se nka organized labor eyem manatoro utumoka iso fon kobio ado idoronyen mbonowo ke neme anka organized labor ebiginie ye ekamba ukara idanyen ayaben eti asok idanyen mi kuyo emediomo akombak NTA
ebo yang bonowo sidonga ke musong di aidam mi kuyo e wong akpong mutai tieru sob ado diana dai wuru kara stedemi sedetok kuna yagani ado wosigi no itu me ko mbomi konto
Lungo na medio ngoke to wa wang posu bono wo area emane nanga etoke nkanko amienam menta esege mkwebanga nkanko eno yo ebo kusen una do desio na miri tu musene kudo environment day kedo sembono wo area no bok ukara mensunsu fogutum ekrebo ke enwam nkan kongen ana yagafon bagatoro uweme wonko aneke bono ena medion mention sum posisi biat nkan kok imiri yaka yawo bonogo eduwe mfon eboke eridu ngompo nteme eri kpuge toke me ikot mana ntape ube ndion ado mention sum ko imiri yaka nkan ko fon bonogo esoge anu yo ebo yak afrewo edan tekpan po ediano boro tokid enam yankan kok afon edieke mbono wesiongo kidem ekpong mensunsio ado tankan kok ke ya afon meweru wem ekpene miku yo utebe achibong akombok NTA
ukanyen bok pododo nye menta ka fang kan kok mi kopine mesri banga mosong meduna mbono we biad men kan kok ya kom bo afen mbono wesidonga ke mit fok itese babu fok usong dianga de miku yo ana te pong moto itieru sob ba atoro mo boko men fran dianga de mari dia kinisu adu diana dai wuru kara stedemi seneto kuno yaani akedoko mbono wesidonga me ay kom bo min fon adidot mbono utong banga ya pong mitese moiro akene men fran se men mbono wu akene dem okuno yo satode akata to wemo wokit Kiti gete with housing extension ayong adok ufong bono wo ke songma musong ai tu